Let me just tie my headscarf. This is my signature, by the way. Let me try and do it now while you're seeing me. Welcome to AJ New Dimensions live tonight. Where I am is at night. This is my signature, guys. I always tie my headscarf on my head. This is my signature. I feel good when I tie my head. I don't know why. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to AJ New Dimensions live tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is AJ New Dimensions. You're watching me live from Nairobi. Yes, thank you for the likes. Welcome, and also tap your screen and give me a like, guys. Give me a like. Give me a like. By the way, just give me a like. Yeah. Welcome, 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 everyone. I can see 4 million people in the building. Thank you. 5 million people in the building. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. This is AJ New Dimensions, watching me live from Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa, to be precisely, all right? That's where you're watching me from, East Africa, Kenya. Yeah. I'm the daughter of the soil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm the queen of, by the way, guys, I've come to realize I'm the queen of lives. I'm the queen of lives. I'm the queen of lives. As much as I hate doing lives, but I'm the queen. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One person watching me. Thank you so much. You can just say hello if you can. This one person watching me, you can tell me hello. You can just say hello from the comment section. You can just tell me hey and identify yourself. Yeah, so but it's okay if you don't feel like doing it. It's okay. Stay there with me. I'm here. I'm AJ New Dimensions this night, and I'm so glad to be here. I do appreciate so much, because I've come to realize that it's not easy for someone to show up, in a live. It's not easy. It's not something that is guaranteed. It's not something that we can take for granted, Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for someone to just appear. It takes a lot, man. It does take a lot. So thank you so much for coming. 1 million. I'm seeing 1 million person in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you even for the like. Thank you so much. I do appreciate, by the way. Yeah, so this is AJ New Dimensions. You're watching me from Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, the beautiful city of Kenya that is called Nairobi. The Nairobi is under the sun. That's where our city is. Very beautiful, by the way. Karibu sana, that's what we say. Karibu sana, karibu Kenya. Karibu, 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 karibu. Yeah, this evening I'm here and I just want to talk about embracing our scars. And I'm just going to talk. Yeah, I'm just going to talk whether I have people or not, whether the comment section is engaging or not. I'm here to talk. And it's very, very good for, let me just advise the small YouTubers who are coming up and you're coming up doing lives. Yeah, sometimes it's frustrating because you get people who don't even talk to you on the comment section. So you just come up with your own comment, because with your own topic, because as much as maybe you won't get a lot of support in the comment section, then the video will just the live will just turn into a video later and people will come and watch it. So it's very good to come up with something and a topic that you can talk to and speak to people about. Yeah, so today I just want to talk about embracing our scars. Embracing our scars, okay? Yeah, and just want to talk about the scars, the physical, the spiritual scars, the emotional scars. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. First of all, I want to start with the. By the way, I have not even researched. I have not even read anywhere. I've not even, this is me. This comes directly from AJ Mind, okay? So just know, disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. It is coming direct from AJ's mind, okay? Yeah. So, scars are wounds that that is inflicted in our lives, okay? In our bodies. Let us just start with scars, like physical scars, okay? Yeah. Physical scars are wounds that are afflicted on our flesh, all right? So, like for instance, I have an operation at my back. I also have an operation on my stomach, all right? So, when I was done for the operation at my back, there was a scar that was left. So it was a wound first, and then it got healed. And when that wound healed completely, it left a scar. And that is what I want to talk about. It left a scar, okay? All right? So the same as my stomach. Hey, Junior, Wena, how are you? How are you feeling, by the way, my friend? How are you? How are you doing, by the way? Did you take some medicine? Have you taken some medicine? Have you? Have you taken some medicine? Same. But take some medicines now. You're making me angry now. You're making me angry. Why are you making me angry? Take some medicine. You drank ginger. No, ginger cannot help. At this particular juncture, ginger cannot help. Ginger cannot help. Ginger will just suppress, but it cannot help. Take some antibiotics, and then you take some painkillers, and you'll feel good. If you don't want to go to the hospital, now what is it, Junior? Even go to the chemist. Do you have chemists? Pharmacies where they sell drugs without prescription. You just go and well, it was there. Only thing that no, go to the pharmacist. Yeah, we have some pharmacies that pharmacy that we go and explain how we feel, and they know what medicine to give us. Alpha, you're from Kenya. Woo, thank you so much. Welcome. Karibu sana Alpha. Karibu sana Alpha. Karibu sana. I'm also from Kenya. Thank you for coming, Alpha. Thank you so much. You like the video, Alpha? And also touch that button up there, the subscription button, and subscribe to your sister. I'm also from Kenya. You're watching me from Kenya, Nairobi. All right? Do that, please. Please subscribe and then like my video and then like the video. And thank you so much for coming, Alpha. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. I do appreciate. All right? Yeah, here we just educate, edify, and elevate. All right? And also encourage one another. Okay? That's what we do here. Every time I see you, I think of this song called if I come to your channel, you sing for me this song. If I come to your channel, you have to sing for me this song. You will sing. You will have to sing for me this song. If I come to your channel, Junior, you'll just have to sing for me this song. I know I can't understand it here, but I know when I come to your channel, you'll sing for me. Will you? Will you sing for me? But I urge you, Junior, please just go to the chemist, go to the pharmacy, and just get some drugs for you for yourself. Yeah, take care of yourself, all right? Take care of yourself. Don't just let it, the body to just pain you like that. You're supposed to do that. I can't sing or dance. Then send me the link where I can get this song. Send me the link where I can get this song. Send me the link in the WhatsApp. Send me the links in the WhatsApp. I'll ring a friend tomorrow to bring. To bring what? To bring medicine. No. Go yourself. Don't call someone to bring for you. Go yourself. That friend of yours is a pharmacist. Are they pharmacists? Do they work in the pharmacy? Yeah, so thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for gathering here. Thank you so much. Let me just close this door. It's bringing a lot of mosquitoes. There's a lot of mosquitoes that are hovering here. No. Don't send someone who doesn't know medicine. Please, don't tell anyone to bring for you medicine and they don't know medicine. Me, I'm telling you because I've gone through the same condition that you're in right now. I was feeling chest pains, and then I was feeling like I have fever. I was feeling headaches. I was feeling the throat. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you the medicine that I took. At least I think we suffered the same symptoms, and that's why I'm referring you to this. So don't tell anyone to bring for you if they don't know any medicine. Please, you'll take poison, and then after taking poison, what are you going to do? Let me close that door. I'm coming. This door is really bringing a lot of mosquitoes here. Yes, they're going to bring for you poison. Yes, they're going to bring for you poison because they don't know what they're bringing, you know? Yeah, so it's better for you to go and, just go and be prescribed there because you don't want to go to the hospital. You don't want to go to the hospital. Why are you making it so hard? Junior, Haibo, when? Huh? Why are you making it so hard? Sometimes I see myself and I look like a South African, by the way. I'm like, eh? When? This is pineapple. I'm taking pineapple. I'm eating pineapple. Yeah. Please make sure that you go to the hospital. So I was talking about scars, yeah? So I want to talk about physical scars. Physical scars is when you get hurt and you get a wound. Like I was telling you, I have 2 operations on my back and my stomach. I have scars. So when I look at those scars, they really remind me of what I've gone through, the pain, and all that, yeah? But now they are healed. I can't feel the pain anymore, but I can see them, all right? I can't feel the pain anymore, but I can see them, all right? Yeah, so the same as the spiritual scars and the emotional scars. Yeah, and emotional scars, most likely we get them from heartbreaks, betrayal. Yeah, you see? And somebody can really betray you in a manner that you get really hurt. You really get hurt, yeah? And they inflict an emotional wound in your life that even like in later in the day we were talking about forgiveness, that makes you not even want to forgive them, because of what and the pain and the suffering they have inflicted in you, on you, not in you. Yeah, so those are emotional scars, and they are very, very crucial, by the way. Sometimes you prefer to have the physical scars than the emotional scars, because the physical scars can heal very fast, while the emotional scars really stays a longer time to heal. Excuse me. There was a song I used to love, yeah? There's a song I used to love, it's Bongo. It's Bongo, and they were saying, kidonda changu kitachelewa kupona. All right? Yeah, because this is a guy that was really hurt by his lover, and the lover really wanted them to come back together, but the guy was very furious, and he really didn't want them to come back together because he had not healed from the scars and the wound, so he sang the song, and he was telling the girlfriend, that his ex-girlfriend, that my wound will it will take time for my wound to heal. Kidonda changu kitachelewa kupona, yeah. My wound will take time to heal, so I don't know if I can go back to you when I have the wound, I'm still bleeding, yeah, I'm still having the pain, I'm still in the pain, yeah. So the emotional wound and the scars, the emotional wound, let me talk about the emotional wound, really takes a lot of time for it to heal, so that it can become a scar. Yeah, because I've been wounded emotionally so many times, and it has taken me a while. So I've suffered from emotional scars and physical scars, and I know how it feels if you're gonna keep scaring the same place over and over. It becomes numb. I think that's why I'm not afraid. Junior, I don't know if there's anyone. I don't know if there's anyone who can heal from emotional wounds. It takes time. Yes, I know. Yeah, you can heal. You can heal, because I've healed. But it takes time. It takes time. There are some that I've healed, and there are some that I've never healed. There are some that I've healed, and not many. If I compare them with my physical wounds heal very fast. But the emotional scars, they take a lot of time. Emotional scars really takes a lot of time to heal. Yeah, there's some that have healed. And I remember that when I was 14 years old, I was bruised very much. I was inflicted with some emotional pain and emotional wounds in my life. And I was only 14 years old. I know I have talked this on my previous video. I was hosted somewhere in a channel and I spoke to this, and it really damaged me emotionally. It really damaged me. It really damaged me because I was like, you know how you can be cut to the white meat. You know how someone can just come and cut you so deep to the white meat. Have you ever been cut into the white meat? I think I have. Even physically, I have a scar here. I have a scar here that I was cut when I was, I think, 8 years old, and I still have it. I still have it. I still have it. This one, I remember. I remember it was a glass that cut me. You know, I fell on a glass and I put my hand on it, and I was really cut. It was a very big wound, deep wound. I was cut into the white meat, you know. Yeah, you know, there's a way that you can be cut. I remember when I was cut here, I saw the white meat, but it took a long time before the blood oozed out. Yeah, it took like 15 minutes before the blood oozed out. I could only see white meat. And the doctor was saying that it was very, very deep. So there's a way that you can be cut into white meat. You can imagine, Junior, yeah? Yeah. There's a way you can be cut so deep into the white meat, like on my back and on my stomach. In fact, they had to put anesthesia, you know, anesthesia, the one that you just go and go off. You don't know where you are, so that they can do an operation on you, all right? So it's a very deep wound. They cut you so very, very deep. Yeah? Yeah, so imagine that happens to you emotionally. That happens to you emotionally, and then you don't have a doctor. It's not a doctor that has done that for you, to you. You don't have a doctor that can take care of that wound. So someone has damaged you like that. Someone has really cut you into the white meat emotionally, and there's no one you can talk to. There's nothing you can do about it, and people just expect you to not flip, to just sweep everything under the carpet and just walk like it's normal, and just just go back to normal, you know. Yeah, imagine. So I was inflicted some pain when I was 14 years old, and it was very, very deep. It was very, very deep. It really crushed me. It really crushed me. And I remember it was a very close relative of mine who did that to me. She just came with a narrative and lies that I've stolen from her, of which I have never, in fact, I've never stolen anything from anyone. And she just came out with this story that I've stolen her clothes. 14-year-old, I don't know where I was taking her clothes to. And she took me to the police station, and at the police station, me and her house girl were really tortured. First of all, what happened is this, yeah? She was our neighbor, and at that time, I had already done my KCPE. That is what we call it as class 8, that is grade 8 in Kenya. So I was waiting I was waiting to go to the high school. So my mom didn't have money. Hello, hi boy, AJ. Hi boy. What do you mean? My mom at that time, my mom didn't have that kind of money to take me to school, to high school. So she told me, my daughter, you'll just have to wait until I get that money. So I'm the one who was left in the house, and around that place, I was left there, and everyone would leave the keys with me. All right, the neighbors, most of the neighbors would leave the keys with me. So that day, my auntie, a relative of mine who I used to call auntie, brought also her keys, and she never used to leave her keys with us. I don't know what happened that day, but she left her keys with us, and I was like, she's my auntie, so why not? She can leave the keys with us. She can leave the keys with me, and then she'll come back with for her keys, and it's okay. So I didn't know. I didn't know it was a plan. I didn't know it was a snare for her to do her own things. I didn't know. So she left the keys with me, and I just agreed. So I think the house girl had gone to somewhere in the market. So after a short while, the house girl came for the keys. I gave the house girl the keys. She went back, and then it was in the evening. So that day, another cousin of mine had just relocated to a nearby estate, near our home, our estate also. So she came to our place, and she was like, cousin, let's just go. You see where I've relocated to. So I was like, let me just give her whatever, we call it a push. I don't know what I can say. We call it a push. Let me give her a push. And I reached to her place. I saw her place because it was not far from my place. We could just walk. Okay. So I reached to her place. I stayed at her place for quite some time, and then I came back. I came back home, and I found my mom out there waiting for me, and she was just waiting for me eagerly, and she was telling me, you know what, we are waiting for you, because your auntie has come and she has said that she has put an allegation that you have stolen her clothes and all that, blah blah, and she has reported to the nearest police station, and the nearest police station was not far from us. So me and the house girl, her house girl, my auntie's house girl, we were taken to the police station. Okay. So on reaching to the police station, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But we were arraigned, and we were left there at the police station. And then we were tortured, we were beaten, we were all done, all sort of manner of things. And we stayed there for 4 days. So that was torture. That was torture. That was very deep scars in my life, especially emotionally. Yeah, physically and emotionally. Yeah, very deep torture in my life. And after 4 days, we were released, and yeah, you could see the physical torture, because we were beaten. By the way, we were beaten by the police station, by police. Yeah, we were beaten, and I'm 14 years old. All right, so we were beaten. I had a lot of scars on my body, but my mom really concentrated on the body scars, but nobody knew what was inflicted inside of me. I'd gone through a lot of emotional scars. I'd gone through a lot emotionally, and I had a lot of emotional scars inside of me. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. It's only me who knew what was going on inside of me. Yeah. So after healing physical scars and all that, I could see some scars. It took time for them to disappear, but inside of me, I was really bleeding. Nobody really knew how to nurse me in the inside of me. Nobody knew how to nurse inside of me. So inside of me really took time to heal. Kidonda changu chachelewa kupona, you know. Yeah, my wound will really take time to heal. So inside of me, there was a lot of scars. There was a lot of scars. There was no scars, wounds, bleeding, very bad scar, very bad wounds, no scars, very bad wounds. And nobody knew. No one knew. No one knew. At that time, there were no counselors. There were no counselors, and people were not enlightened as people are enlightened nowadays. Yeah, so people would just brush off and just say, she's okay, you know, the physical scars, she's okay, she's doing well. But nobody knew what was inside of me. I was raging inside of me. I had a lot of bitterness. I had a lot of unforgiveness inside of me. And that is what I said in the afternoon, that I stayed for 2 weeks. That's the longest that I've held a grudge, for 2 weeks. And that's why I held a grudge for 2 weeks. Yeah, so inside of me, it was so bad that no one knew what was happening inside of me. And I was really bleeding. I was really bleeding. I'm young. Nobody's understanding what is going on. Everybody has just moved on, but it was hard for me to move on. Yeah, so what else do I do? What else do I do? So I indulged myself in some substance that is illegal, especially in my country. So hard stuff. So I got myself into that. YouTube, please. I'm speaking and I'm educating people on the hard stuff. So don't close my channel. Don't close this video, please. Please, YouTube, don't. Please. I'm educating people on hard stuffs, okay? Yeah, please don't tamper with my channel. Don't close this live, YouTube. Yeah. So I started taking illegal stuff at 14 years old because I wanted so much to put a closure to this. I wanted so much to come to a point where I could face this and, you know, forget about everything. So the only thing that could make me do this was through getting those hard stuff, you know, and taking those hard stuff. So we will sue. You will sue. You will sue. So the only thing for me was to get into those hard stuff, and at 14 years old, and find solace where it could have been found, you know. Yeah, I was really trying to find solace. I was really trying to find solution and closure of how I was feeling and what was going through my emotions at that time. So I fell into this hard stuff, and we call them drugs. And now I started the Umbito thing. That's when I started doing Umbito, when I was 14 years, okay? Yeah. Whitey. Yeah, we will sue them. They should not. They should not. I have put a disclaimer. I have put a disclaimer. They should not put off this Whitey. They should not put off my video. I've put a disclaimer. Yes, Junior. Yes, I've put a disclaimer. I've put a disclaimer. I've put a disclaimer. Yeah, so that's how I started doing this thing. That's how I started doing and taking Ombito. Ombito is some kind of substance here in Kenya that is illegal. Okay? Yeah, so I started taking it and it was really doing good to me because I could forget about everything at that time. But I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good, no. I'm not saying it's good, no. I'm not here to say that it's good, but at that time, at that particular time, when I was aching, when I was feeling bad, I used to take it and I used to do, I call it skylocking. I used to skylock. Yeah, so I continued like that. And nobody knew. But then nobody knew. My mom didn't know. No one knew. No one knew in my family that I was doing that. Nobody knew. But I could exhibit some behaviors that were not normal, by the way. And also, nobody even understood what was going on. And nobody even wanted, I think nobody cared. I think no one cared, you know. Yeah, that's what I can say. I'm sorry to say. What's skylocking? Junior, I'll tell you what skylocking means. Remind me at the end of the show. I'll tell you what skylocking means. Yeah, so my parents and everyone and all my siblings, because I'm one of the youngest children amongst my siblings, and everybody just knew, and they were just seeing me doing some things that are not normal, you know, like waking up at 2 and I start washing everywhere from the walls to the ceiling, you know, doing a lot of, you know, doing things that are not normal, you know. Yeah, because at that time, that is what these things are telling me to do. That is what we call skylocking, Junior. You see, that's what we call skylocking. You know, you just do things that are not normal, you know. They are not from this space. They are not from this space, you know. That is what we call skylocking. Yeah, so I could wake up very early, maybe at 2 a.m., start washing the walls, up in the ceiling, redoing every dishes, even those ones that are clean, I'm redoing them again, washing, you know, and I'm doing them, you know, and everybody would be very happy. By the way, in the morning, they wake up in the morning and maybe the kitchen is sparkling clean. But they really don't know. But they really don't know what's going on or what's happening. You know, you're laughing. Why are you laughing, Junior? Why? Why are you laughing at me? You're laughing at me, Junior. Yeah. So they will find everywhere clean. Everywhere clean. Like clean. Huh? Our clean area is sparkling clean. From the ceiling, the walls, all the utensils, everything is clean, like clean. The floor. I woke up at 2 a.m. I'm cleaning at that 2 a.m. And nobody, I really don't know why. No one is asking, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this at 2 a.m.? Everybody's sleeping. I'm in the kitchen, doing all those things. Huh? In the sitting room, doing all those things. So in the morning, everybody wakes up and everything is clean, like sparkling. I remember I could scrub, like scrub. The walls, the ceiling, I could scrub. Because, hey, this is where this thing is taking me to. I'm skylocking, I'm telling you. Yeah? I'm doing things that are above, out of this world. The only meant up there, for up there, supernatural. I have this supernatural power. I don't know where it's coming from. Junior, just laugh. Laugh at me. I'm seeing you. So nobody used to know what was going through me and what I was going through, and the bitterness, the rage that I had, and the resentment that I had towards this situation. So everybody just, ignored, and they knew that I was healed. They really took care of my physical wounds, and I was healed. In fact, I could not even see the scars. But what was done inside of me, it was too much. It was too much. It was too much. So I continued like that for, I think, 3 years. And then one day I just called myself to a meeting. Sometimes you just have to reflect. I called myself on to a meeting, and I asked myself, am I really doing the right thing? Because now this stuff is just too much. It's not even, I'm doing even extra. I've gone to an extra mile, of which I'm not gonna mention here, because I know YouTube is on another level. Yeah, so I've gone to an extra mile, and I'm doing stuffs that I can't even tell it here. Let me eat that pineapple first. Yeah, so I continued like that. Now Ombido was just like how I can drink water. By the way, let me put on, I need to drink some very chilled water. Who is this? Francis Mwanza. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? I love you. Welcome, Francis Mwanza. Welcome, my brother. How are you? How are you doing, my brother? Welcome to Agent Dimensions. I'm Agent Dimensions, okay? And you're watching me from Kenya, and I know you're a Kenyan too. Karibu sana Mwanza. Karibu. Mwanza, if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. If you don't mind, Mwanza, subscribe to this beautiful channel. No like video, and you like the video, okay? Yeah. We are talking about embracing our scars, okay? Mwanza, we are talking about embracing our scars. Yeah, so yeah, I'm thirsty. I don't know why. I'm really thirsty. So It continued like that, so Ombito could not hold me anytime, he would not do anything for me, because I'm used to it. So I had to refresh, get something that is be a little bit conk. I don't want to mention it now. So I started taking something conk, and during that time is when I called myself into a meeting, because it's very important sometimes to call yourself into a meeting. Call yourself and ask yourself some questions. So I called myself into a meeting and into a conversation, and that is where I asked myself a lot of questions, and for sure I didn't have any answer. And that's the time that I did a U-turn, and my life turned around after 3 years. I had already forgiven, but the wounds were really too deep, and they were not healing. They were very deep. All right. So I forgave myself. I forgave everyone that hurt me, and I decided to move on. Yeah. So that's the time that I took a very turn into my life, a 360 turn into of my life, and I decided to live right. Okay. I decided to live right. So I joined into a dancing group. And then I started dancing, taking everything like positive vibes. I started dancing. I was a very good dancer, by the way, a very good dancer. Started dancing, and in that whatever of dancing, I met my husband there, the love of my life, the father to my kids. I met him. We are still together, by the way. He's still my darling. And yeah, that's how I started healing, and I healed. And I look down in deep in my heart, and I see a lot of scars. Very, very, very. There are some are not pleasant to see. I'm talking about emotional scars, yeah? Yeah, some are not pleasant to see, but when I look at them, I don't see scars anymore. I see victory. I see victory. Yeah, because through my scars, I became victorious, you know? Yeah, I see victory. So I always say these are my victory, these are my victory. These are my victory. These are my, yeah, I'm victorious through this. Yeah. And in that whatever that I was hosted, talking about embracing our scars, I said that most of the time we are very ready to show our trophies. We are very ready to show our achievements, but we are not ready to show off our scars. We are not we are not what do we call it, we are not brave enough to show people our scars. Because as for me, I always say, you don't have a story until you show me your scars. Yeah, you don't have a story. For me, you don't have a story. For me, you don't have a story until you show me your scars. Show me your scars, then I will listen to your story. Okay? Yeah, show me your scars, then I will listen to your story. Yeah. So as for me, I don't show you. First of all, when I meet you, I don't show you my victories. I don't show you my achievements. I don't show you my trophies. The only thing I'll show you my scars. I'll tell you, this is what I've come from. This is what I've gone through. These are my wins, Yeah, my scars are my win, you know. My scars are my victory. I will always tell you where I'm coming from. And it's not only that, I've had quite some tragedies where I was inflicted very bad scars inside of me. Yeah, so if you open my heart, like if you can be able to see my heart is full of very scary scars, very scary scars. My heart is full of very scary hearts, but it doesn't deter me from smiling. It doesn't deter me from being happy. It doesn't deter me from moving on and soldiering on. Yeah, because I don't want. I came to a realization that it's good for you not to dwell on the wounds so much. Just nurse the wounds, dress up the wounds, treat the wounds, and please just move on. Please just move on. It's okay for you to have these scars. It's okay. It's okay. No matter how big or ugly they look like, but it's okay. When you look at those scars, then you know where you're coming from, and you know the victories that you have, conquered. Yeah. So deep down inside of me, I have very deep scars that when you look at them like this, you even wonder, oh, how is this person really breathing? Is this person really normal? Yeah, because sometimes I remember, because I always say that there are things that you wish not to forget, and there's some things that you wish not to remember, but you'll always remember them. But you just wish that you will not remember them, but you will always remember them, no matter what. So I've always remembered what I've gone through, and I really wish not to remember, but I will always remember because I have the scars. Yeah, like I told you, I have a scar on my back, like I was showing you this scar. I will always remember because this is something that, I felt it was very painful, by the way. Yeah. So, and it left a scar on my body. So how many times have you been inflicted with pain emotionally, and the scars remain there, the scars that you cannot see but you feel, and you see them spiritually with your spiritual eyes, or emotionally you just see them, and you see them like it's real, yeah. Like for me, I look at those scars, emotional scars, and I see them like they are real. They are more scary, and they're so very deep than my physical scars. They are very deep, by the way. So don't worry about the scars. Just show your scars in a very brave way. Don't be scared showing up your scars. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just show your scars very bravely, because you have overcome, and scars gives a lot of story about you. As I said before, there's no story without a scar. So your scars are your victory, and scars always reminds you of where you have come from and the challenges that you have gone through, and handled. And sometimes I see challenges, maybe an emotional challenge, and I just look at it like this, and I say, this one I think is so easy. I can just jump over it, because when I look down deep inside me, I see a lot of scars, and I'm like, if I went through this and I was healed, then even the challenge that is before me is little. I will still, overcome, Yeah, so I know every one of us have the scars, emotional scars. Everybody who is watching me or listening to me, I know and I believe that you have scars and you have a story to tell. And I know you have overgrown and you have overcome the scars. And I know you look down on them and you ask, how did I overcome this? How did I go through this? Yeah, it's a matter of time. And people say that time heals, and that is true. Time really heals. Time really heals. Time really heals. Time is one of the healer that we do have, and it really heals. It really heals. Yeah. So we'll continue talking about the scars and embracing our scars. It's a very wide topic. We'll continue chatting, engaging. And if you're there, you just want to ask me any question, you can ask me. I'm ready to answer before I close down, because I'm just about to close down. Yeah, you can ask me so that we can share. Yeah. All right. If you're there, you just want to ask me a question about how to embrace our scars and how to heal from our emotional wounds, you can ask me, and then we close. Okay? All right? Yeah, so I'm giving you some seconds for you to through that question. I see I have one person who is watching me, so you can ask me any question about embracing scars. By the way, it's an emotional topic. That's why I'm not even shouting. I'm not even happy about it. Yeah. That's why I'm like this. I'm serious about it. Any question? I don't know where I kept my glasses. I don't know. I left them in the car. Any questions? Any questions or any addition? We shall continue about this in the morning. Maybe if I'll be able to be around in the morning, we shall continue with the topic. Any question, I want to leave. Any question? If there's not any question, then I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening to me. And we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, and continue with the topic. Okay? Yeah. So bye for now. And I love you all. Stay safe. And we'll see tomorrow, okay? Yeah, bye.